you into like any sports or anything? Do you guys like when you're in the warehouse, you guys put on any type of like UFC fights or like boxing or sports football, or when you're at home, or not so much sports?
Nah, I'm a no sport guy.
No sport guy?
I really could care less about sports. I think it's because I have no control over the outcome.
Okay.
Right? And so like me watching, a bunch of guys run around is don't get me wrong, I don't dislike it. I just don't allocate my schedule to it.
It's funny because I'm really a no sports guy either. Like, I'll be in the moment with, and I talk with my hand a lot. So if you got home and if you're looking at me do this a lot, it's because I'm Italian. We just talk with our hands, and I got to sit on my hand. Yeah. You know what I mean? Take it easy on me, for Christ's sakes. I'm really a no sport guy either, but I know a buddy of mine, Ryan, shout out Dapper and Divine Salon, and he loves UFC, and he catches like every UFC fight, right? And I was with him one day. We were talking about this. Have you seen the slap boxing?
Yes. Seen videos on YouTube.
Dude.
Yeah.
Can we?
No joke.
No joke.
Dude, some of these guys get knocked out.
It's
crazy.
I would rather get into the octagon and have a chance to kind of defend myself than sit there. You're literally sitting like a guppy, and you're just waiting for that slap to come like, bah! Like, it's like you can't block it.
No.
Nothing. It's just full on boom.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy
sport. Now, that's a sport I would entertain. But after 10 minutes, it's like, how many people can you watch get slapped?
Right. I watched one guy. He broke his hand on some guy's face.
Oh, that's terrible.
And he was like, "Yo, I can't move anymore. Like, I can't do it." The guy slapped him, and he's like, "Yo, I can't do it," and he got disqualified. And then they have, I don't know. It's weird. I've only seen like the reels. I've only seen like highlights and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like you, I'm not really so much of a sports guy. Did you catch the Super Bowl?
No, I didn't watch any of it.
You didn't watch the Super Bowl?
No, and now that we're talking about sports, while you were talking, I was just thinking I did one of those, what is it, the boxes, where you select the boxes, and I don't even know what the score was. I don't know if I won. I don't know. So after this, I'm going to check to see if I hit the score.
That's called squares.
Yeah, squares. Yeah.
You put a certain amount on a score or whatever.
My barber has one, and I put
you were like,
money
hey, let's just throw it in,
Yeah.
What about have you heard about the Jake Paul and Tommy Fury fight?
No.
Jake Paul is finally fighting a boxer.
No, I haven't heard of that, but I do always put money on Jake Paul when he fights. The guy's an animal.
So he is I can agree with you.
He's an animal.
He's definitely an animal.
Yeah.
But he's actually fighting a boxer this time. If you were to take a guess, a wild guess. Now, I'm not saying Tommy Fury is the best boxer, because I know a lot of people say, "Oh, Tommy Fury, I don't like him. He sucks." Blah blah blah. Like, I don't know this. I don't know none of them. I don't follow them like that. But he's actually going to fight a boxer, and I think Jake Paul has less to lose than Tommy Fury.
Yeah.
Imagine his father said he's going to disown him. He said, "Don't come home if you lose to Jake Paul."
Wow.
This guy, he fights in the UK fighter, UK boxer. I think his career will be over if Jake Paul beats him.
Yeah. I honestly, I'd put my money on Jake Paul, because every fight that he has, I put my money on Jake Paul, and he always pays. So I think it's so much more. Not only is he skilled, right? Yeah. But also he has the morale, and I think the enthusiasm and the dedication and the just the community around him that just hypes him up to the whole next level.
Totally. And dude, what about his brother now? So Jake Paul got into boxing because of Logan Paul, right? Logan Paul started it, but now Logan's going into
Prime
UFC, dude.
Oh, UFC.
He signed with Dana White.
Yeah. That's
I
crazy.
don't know. I think he's gonna get wrecked, but you said Prime.
Oh, the drink, man.
Have you tried it?
No, I have not. Maybe I have. I don't recall. But I know that they did. I think it was 2022, $250 million.
They're wiping the floor with Gatorade.
Yeah.
They're just crushing it.
It's a $1 billion business. It's crazy what they've done with that.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because like from a business standpoint, these guys are started out like Jake, and I'm not trying to make this a Jake Paul. I just kind of like we just kind of went in that direction. But
on tangents.
These kids were on the Disney Channel.
Yeah,
they started vlogging stuff on YouTube. They built an audience. And they went from building an audience to building brands.
Yeah.
So now they're using their audience. I mean, they ran a Super Bowl ad. Imagine the first YouTuber or the first influencer or whatever creator they call it.
Was it for Prime?
For Prime.
Yeah.
And they just threw a lot of their older skits together, him and KSI, because KSI is huge in UK. And then, it's just unbelievable.
It is.
It's just the power of YouTube.
It's the power of social media in general. You know, and that whenever I see these huge, like you look at the Kardashians, they got whatever 150 million followers. Like the power you have to not only monetize but reach that many people, it's completely life-changing.